Let's start with your signature. Congratulations, that is huge. How
Thank
great.
you.
First of all, love the inlays. It's like, what were you thinking on that?
Well, if your guitar is anything like my guitar, it does have a personality of its own. So I thought, what better way to illustrate that than to give it its own heartbeat, which I
Right.
love. So it's an EKG line.
Love that.
And a little Easter egg about that, I couldn't have planned this if I tried. A lot of people have complimented me for being so creative, but I did not plan this, that the heartbeat actually gets faster the higher up the neck you go, because the spikes in the EKG correspond to the normal fret markers. So you have 12, 15, 17, and so forth.
Right.
But it looks like the heartbeat is going ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. It's actually getting faster when it gets up to where the shredding happens.
And it kind of looks like an N, too, if you put it like,
oh my God,
hold
it does.
sideways. So,
I actually never noticed that.
well, there we go.
There we go.
Okay.
You put it
I thought
upside down.
Again, I thought that was intentional, but yeah, it looks like an N from this angle.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It was solely
Okay.
intentional. That's,
Yeah,
you know.
of course.
And from my name. That
Right,
makes perfect
right.
sense.
Well, that
Yeah.
is too cool. Okay, so you've been an Ibanez person forever.
Yeah.
What is this? This is loosely based on something you were playing before,
It's
right?
an S series, yeah. It's an S series body.
But you took it your own.
My own way. Let me do
Own way.
this first of all. We'll get to you later.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Hold still.
Hold still, hang tight. So the Jiva is my signature guitar. I'm very, very honored to be able to even say the sentence that I'm the first ever female Ibanez signature artist. I mean,
Give it up. Yay.
as a longtime Ibanez fan and endorser, it's an absolute dream and an honor to be able to bring my favorite guitar in the whole world to the masses and have everybody get to play it. So
Yeah, how
it's
inspiring, right? I mean, that is really beautiful.
a dream come true. It
Yeah.
really, really is. And I remember when I sat down with my guys at Ibanez and they said, okay, you know, congratulations, we're going to give you the signature model. It's, you know, and I cried and I was so happy. And they said, so, you know, take a little time. This must have been in February or March. And they said, you know, if you can get an idea to us in the next couple months, hopefully we'll have it ready for Winter NAMM in January.
You like already
And I
have
was
a
like,
notebook?
no. I was like, did you bring a pen? Because
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. And
Yeah.
the guitar that we mapped out at Sushi that day is the exact guitar I'm holding in my hands.
Good. So, like in high school, were you drawing pictures of guitars that were basically?
Oh yeah,
this?
absolutely. Yeah. You know, in high school they were a little pointier.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
it
but
was a
now
different
you know
time. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Now these ones are much more streamlined, more ergonomic. You can see the guitar just like my other S series, super light.
Right.
Super well balanced. It's 6.5 pounds. I've got the
Wow.
wireless on it now, so it's throwing the balance a little bit. But you can see I don't even have to hold it at the neck joint. You can just balance it right there.
Wow. So it's
super
a
nice.
maple cap, is that right?
Yeah, it's a quilted maple top, ebony fretboard, which I love. I love the feel of ebony because
Yeah.
it's a little brighter, and I love the way that the tones work together. And a lot of people ask me what the inspiration behind the color is because you don't really see black to natural maple that much.
Right.
And it's
There
I
we
wanted,
go.
you know, my mom saw my guitar for the first time. She said, "Oh, honey, your guitar looks like you." I was like, "That's exactly what we were going for."
That was a good mom voice. That
Oh
was
yeah,
a-
my mom
that was
sounds exactly like that.
that was sweet.
And it's got my signature DiMarzio pickups in it as well, the DiMarzio Pandemoniums, and it is a dream come true not only to have this guitar, but to get to design your dream pickup, you know,
Right.
with an
With
amazing company
LD,
like- yeah, with the guys.
you
Not
know.
only the great Larry DiMarzio, but with Steve Blucher himself.
Right.
You know, they have an amazing team, Eric Corpus and everybody over there at DiMarzio doing this stuff. But it wasn't until Steve Blucher, the legend, came on and put his touch on these. We did one revision of the Jiva, and we did 9 revisions of the pickups.
Really?
We took so much time getting them just right.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so what, I mean, was there some place you started?
Yeah. I told Larry in our first conversation that I wanted it to be as if an evolution and a deactivator had a baby.
Okay.
And I think the deactivator.
Can't imagine that.
I can show you.
Okay.
I'll take you through the pickups in just a second.
Okay.
But yeah, we have that sort of wild, you know, harmonic quality of the Evo, but it's more controllable, like a deactivator.
Yeah.
You know, the deactivator I love, but it's a little tight for me. Isn't it funny, the words that we use to describe pickups? It's wild, it's tight, it's buttery.
Yeah, it's like a,
it's vocal, you know.
but
and-
that's like dancing about architecture. You know?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, talking about music is like dancing
Exactly.
about architecture.
I love that quote. And then the center pickup is a True Velvet. DiMarzio did say, do you want to do a signature single coil? And I didn't think I could improve on the True Velvet.
Yeah.
I think it's, in my humble opinion, the best single coil pickup that's ever been made. So it's the Pandemonium neck and bridge and the True Velvet in the middle position.
And I love the aesthetic choice on the covers for those. They're
Thank you.
just really cool.
So a lot of people look at the covers and they look at the pattern, and there are two things that people guess it is. And you can tell a lot about a person by what they guess this
It's like
is.
a Rorschach. It kind of
is.
tells you what people
So
are.
what do you see when you look at the pattern?
Hurricane.
Yeah, no, the hurricane pattern's there, but when you look at the pattern
Oh.
of the holes, what do you see?
I don't know. I don't. Sorry.
he's taking the fifth of the Rorschach.
Yeah.
So it's, a lot of people say, wow, that's so feminine that you put a fishnet design here on the pickup.
Oh.
But it's actually a ribbon mic. It's
Oh.
actually the pattern of the holes on an old school ribbon mic. So you can tell a lot about a person when they say, wow, it's cool that you put a ribbon mic pattern there, or it's cool that you put a fishnet there.
Sure.
Which is kind of cool. But
either one.
either one
cool.
kind of works for me,
Yeah.
for what I use it for.
Right.
And then the last little bit we see here, we've got the purple heart in the back, maple neck with purple heart, which I just think is really, really cool and adds not just a nice aesthetic look to it, but adds great stability as well.
Right. Way stronger like that.
And
Yeah.
my handy dandy little pick holder,
Sure.
piece of gaff tape.
Yeah. Does that come with the SIG guitar?
should.
It should.
Yeah, but the guitar does actually come exactly as I play it live. There is no special, there's no special modifications or anything. It's exact bridge, exact body, exact neck. The same one you can pick up at any music store around the world is the identical guitar that I use live. The only thing that is different that I chose not to add in my signature is, if you want the identical guitar to mine, get a set of Dunlop strap locks.
Sure.
And then you have my identical guitar. I just didn't want to put a strap lock on. A strap lock is like a personal choice for a guitar
Right.
player. And
Exactly.
I didn't want people to be stuck with one that they didn't like. So
That's a good idea.
that's the only difference. And but besides that, when I do my guitar clinics, if they have a Jiva in stock, I will literally go and take the one off the wall and do my clinic with that one, just to show that it's the exact same guitar.
Yeah. That is too cool. And then whoever's watching that can buy that guitar right afterwards.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
It really does. You know, the stores love it because I go, hey, whoever wants to buy this guitar that I just used, and I'll sign it, and it always
All
goes.
these guys
Yeah.
clatter
I'm
up.
on my way.
Yeah.
Get 10 of them. I'll play each song for one.